Hello, my name is Andrew Wasserman. I am 5'8.5". I will be reading a monologue from Pipeline, and I will also be reading for the part of Gidget. I remember when parents used to give you permission to spank their kids in class. That was the best, I'm telling you. I had this one kid, Louis Gazpacho. I remember him real good. You know, some of them stick with you for a lifetime. He had kind of the schizophrenia thing going on, undiagnosed, but I knew. They should let us prescribe the drugs instead of these bogus doctors. I know these kids inside and out. I knew Louis, another kid I think Ritalin ruined. But his folks listened to that sorry excuse of a counselor, Miss Esselman, who prescribed a drug to Jesus if she couldn't get him to sit still for 5 minutes. Never figured maybe it was her tactics and not the kid, but whatever. His folks would never get him tested for mental health. Couldn't afford the medical bills. Half these kids are suffering from mental illness. That's what the real problem is. And a classroom can't fix that shit. And neither can Ritalin. But what do they know? Nothing. I know what these kids need, but who listens to me? Anyway, what was I talking about? Louis Gazpacho? He could be a terror if he was really having a day. So he threw a book at me once, nearly knocked out the smart little West Indian girl that was sitting right in front of him. So I grabbed him by his scrawny little ass and gave him 3 licks to the backside, never a book thrown again. Got almost straight A's that year. I don't get credit for that because he got pulled out of school and institutionalized a couple years later, so it's like he never really existed. I am functioning high, you know? A good old ass whooping can teach a lot. I meant to get you a going away gift, but I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. You remember that time you climbed through my window in the middle of the night because you heard my mom and dad arguing and breaking stuff? And you stayed up with me all night just talking and making jokes.
Which time?
Okay, it wasn't that often.
What about it?
Why'd you stop doing that?
We moved. We weren't right next door anymore.
But before that, you had already stopped coming through the window.
I guess it seemed like once you and Danny started seeing each other...
It was never official.
Well, whatever it was, it felt like it wasn't my place to worry about you anymore.
Don't be that real. So is he not the love of your life?
Yeah, but Isaiah doesn't worry about me like a person who loves you should. I'm sorry.
Maybe I?
God, I hope not. Is Danny yours?
I've had multiple loves of my life.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.